TH versus Soin now meeting in the lower bracket. Soin lost earlier to Infi. In a very deciding fashion, to be honest. Infi kind of destroyed him. TH fell to Happy. That was partly close, but perhaps a little more one-sided than we thought. But TH is certainly coming into this as the favorite. Soin has to improve a lot to have a chance here, I feel at least. So let's not waste any more time and head in. Starting off on last Refuge, earlier against Infi from Soin, it was against, it was on Northern Isles. So it's the Farseer play again, and TH went for the early Mercamp pull. Oh wow, that was super fast. Was that even before the first creep? I think it was, right? So very fast Shadow Priest, very fast level 2. Oh, excuse me. TH not concerned with Farseer harass at all, just creeping up. And Soin playing as Farseer pretty passively. Creeps 2 camps to get level 2 first and then begins harassing. Is that the proper way to play the Farseer here?
Player's forces are under attack.
So tech is coming in. Like when we do the camera, we always compare tech timings. It seems like the Chinese are not so fond of that. But it's certainly a faster orc tech here, as is always the case with the one burrow orc tech. And of course with the Farseer, you don't need the shop for a while, so you can tech even faster. Ergo, this is going to be a very fast tech for Soin indeed. But I'm still not sure about this earlier creeping Farseer. And again, Soin, like this is what we saw against Infi already. He's just walking back and forth. There's no trading going on here. Soin is just taking the hits and returning none of them. Now finally, but did you see what that was? There was 2 hits with the wolves, and that's it. And now he's running away again. Soin just seems... I don't know, what's the adjective here? Afraid?
A player's forces are under attack.
Just being completely passive. He's getting, like, barely any damage in. Against Infi here earlier on this map, it was outrageous how fast of a level 3 AM it turned out to be. It's gonna be more experience here for the Archmage. One ensnare on the Grunt is a little bit scary, but TH is not aiming for the surround. And the Grunt will, at the very least, survive. But I feel like there's no return damage. Like, TH is always the one firing away, and Soin barely gets any shots in himself. Kind of like it was earlier against Infi. This would look pretty similar. It was more experience for Infi, so I guess it's a little bit better here this time for Soin. Also, from Soin on the TC second, which of course it has to be, it was always Shockwave previously. Alright. As the same build again. Spirit Lodge, so no walkers. Early scout, that was nicely done by the illusion. Also cancelled the healing. Very effective. Thank you very much, Patrick Swayze Express, for the 13-month resub. Live Warcraft 3 on my morning commute. Hopefully my train breaks down. Keep up the great work. We will, we will. Thank you very much, man. I hope your train breaks down too. No, I don't. That will be very annoying for a lot of people.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that was a little bit mistimed. Here we can see the Chinese casters. That is Xun, and I don't know who she is actually. TC ideally on tier 2 would like to solo creep, but Soin plays a slightly different style. Soin plays early War Mill instead of 3 grunts. If you only go 2 grunts, that makes solo creeping TC very, very, very hard. I'm really not sure that I like Soin's early games. Like he plays level 2 creep with the Farseer before harass. And then he just kind of doesn't trade. He gives free level 2 to the AM. This is again a super fast level 3 AM. Normally the biggest strength of this whole map for Orc is that AM has a very tough time getting level 3. But somehow Soin can't prevent it. When normally it really should be prevented. And if you watch Focus and Lin, they do manage to accomplish that normally. We haven't seen Shockwave or Storm yet. In fact, only now comes the level up. These Illusion Scouts, by the way, are so good. Always keeping tabs on the Orc side. We did see a Griffin Aviary again, by the way. Infi went for the same here earlier to counter the Windriders. Windriders were very early on scouted, of course, and it's, I guess, no surprise that Soin's going to be going for them again. Farseer level 3. I think he's going to go for the Chain Lightning here again. We've been seeing that over and over. Chain Wave combo. Try to take out the casters. Not too successfully, though, to be honest.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
And look at TH, man. He's got 2 Sorks, 2 Priests here, not even any breakers. MK is not even level 2, I think. And he's just pushing Soin away. This matchup looks so differently when Focus and Lin are playing. I think Soin is just way too passive. And now he's trying to expand, but again, outstanding Footy Scout. Oh, Windrider run by into the main with Chain Lightning. That's pretty good. That's gonna do plenty of damage towards these peasants. He would love to throw in another Chain Lightning right there. Boom, there we go. That's a double kill, but it's gonna cost him a Windrider if he doesn't TP. I want to get one more peasant and then TP out. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. There was 4 peasants in total. By costing the TP. Uh-oh. And the Creep Jack coming in. TH not getting distracted into the main. Oh, and that's why these... I guess that's why the Dragonhawks are so cool. You're not forced to come back. If you only have 2 gyros against a run-by like that, the 2 gyros will be beaten by the Farseer plus 2 Windriders. But 2 Dragonhawks beat the 2 Windriders. That's pretty cool. So TH was able to stay out on the map and cancel the expansion. That's the most important thing. We do have bats thrown into the mix as well. We didn't see those earlier against TH. Once again, Mountain King finding agility items. It seems like TH and Infi both appreciate agility on the MK. Boots of Quel'Thalas, that's 1.8 armor. So that's like a little bit worse than the old Ring of Protection. But it's also a bit of attack speed, which has some value with the bash. I'm still surprised that they don't sell it though. Like, it's 200 gold. It's so much gold. TC moving forward. Oh, he does have the stomp this time, a Chain Lightning. And oh, so much damage! The Lightning combo coming in again with the Lightning Shield and the Chain Lightning. And hold on. Soin seems to be having a pretty good fight over here, doesn't he? But the air army is being decimated. Dragonhawks very effective against these Windriders. And also the bats, as it seems. But the ground may belong to the Orc. Great items on the TC, by the way. Mana Pot, Invul Pot, and Healthstone. And with the AM surrounded, TH was forced to TP out of this. 44 supply, though, for the human, with still more gold to spend. He's in an okay position, I guess, but will probably have to buy a new TP. Not having a TP against Purge is extremely dangerous. So he may have just gone for a new one right there. Oh, no, he did not. Only Invul Potion. No TP. Breakers now coming into the mix as well. Can't really steal Spirit Link, can't really steal anything, but good front line. And helps with creeping as well. More experience for AM and MK. Not sure what the item was.
A player's forces are
Invis Dragonhawks are pretty cool, by the way. Scouting things out. One priest is gonna die. But trading a priest for a red camp, that is certainly worth it. It's Ancient Django. No. What is it? Warsong Battle Drums, that's what it's called. Oh, beautiful position for TH. He's standing in front of a choke already. He can retreat back into it if he wants to. And now the slow is starting to kick in. Stomp. Oh, that was a great stomp, actually. And the lightning shield, chain lightning follow-up again. Plenty of damage. There doesn't seem to be a heal scroll on the human side. And the cast is in the back, once again suffering. But everything's slowed now. The Sorks may die, but how is he going to kill anything else? The Wind Rider's untouchable. The Breaker's too tanky. The heroes. Maybe he can force a TP again. Oh, and there's no TP anymore. Remember, AM only has the invul. Maybe forced to use that pretty soon. Both first heroes dropping low, going and getting in trouble. Oh, but the Farseer doesn't have a TP either. Last second transfer of the invul. Oh my god, that was so close. But that exposes the TC with a clap coming in, or a bash that is. He doesn't even need the Stormbolt. And he has more of those to use as well. Everything is dying for Soin. GG. 1-0 for TH. And Soin's rough day just continues, man. I don't know what it is. Today, it just doesn't seem to be working out, man. Chat calling for Blade Master, please. You know what? I wouldn't even be so opposed to that. Like, we have seen him play this Farseer style well before, but today is not one of those days. I'm not a main race orc player. I do play a little bit of off-race orc, but of course not that well. But isn't he way too passive with the Farseer? Aren't you supposed to be there with a Farseer, Grunt, double wolves, and keep on pressuring him, keep on damaging him? This just seems too tame, man. This seems too tame. I'd love to have, right now, Infi versus Focus, just for a comparison. It would look so different. So different. Yeah, man, today's really not his day. I was hoping that after the break, after his first game, maybe he, you know, would be in a better mental state and would figure some things out, but right now it's looking like 0-4 for Soin, unless he can come up with something new. Something different. Just what he's doing so far is just simply not good enough for TH and Infi. That stuff may work against, I don't know, 14 Sway on ladder or something, but it's not good enough for the big boys. Soin used to beat all the humans. Yeah, he absolutely did. But today, it's not working out. I think the 2 grunt only play, I really don't like that. Like, his timings compared to Focus are completely different. Focus plays very aggressively when both heroes, AM and Farseer, are level 1. And then it keeps on trading. And the good thing is, he has the wolves to tank, and he can resummon the wolves all the time, giving barely any damage over. And he's taking some damage on Farseer and Grunts, but he's returning the damage. And for an Orc, it's much easier to heal. That's the big advantage in the early game, especially. And then normally, TC comes out, TC creeps level 2, gets Stomp, and then with level 2, plays aggressively, looks for kills, speed scrolls, wind riders, and snares. Gets ahead, and then, with being ahead, expands behind. But Someone's just playing it completely differently. Someone creeps to level 2, allows the AM to get level 2 as well. By that time, there's quite a few footmen out. There's plenty of water elementals. And not solo creeping the TC because he only has 2 grunts. Early War Mill. Why is he going for the early War Mill? Is it for the towers at the expansion? But they never come up. They just always get scouted. I don't know. I think Soen, he's got his own style here. But it doesn't seem to be working out just yet. We're going to have a different map now. We didn't see this one before today. It's going to be Concealed Hill for map 2 in Soen versus TH. Farseer again. And of course, Archmage again. We haven't seen it yet, but must be. In this matchup, on this map, there's not really any other choice. Unless perhaps Firelord tower push, but against a Farseer, that is not a good idea.
The player's forces are under attack.
So Soen is starting off with creeping once again. The first camp is so valuable that I guess I can understand it. But again, he's giving level 2 to the AM for free. This map can be pretty good for the human to reach level 3 AM rather quickly, because there's many small green camps sprinkled across the map. So you can send one water elemental and a couple of footies here. The AM and one water elemental is over here. And Militia could be creeping this camp by themselves, so I'm kind of surprised that TH is doing it with his main army. But I guess he just wants to make sure he's getting level 2 here quickly. And he does get it. And again, what's the Farseer doing? Like, he goes into the middle of the map and then sends his wolves elsewhere. Looks if TH is there. Nope, he's not there. Okay. So I guess now, at least he finds him, so he's gonna start putting in some damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he's actually sending the grunts and the wolves over to the bottom right green to get his own level 2. That's kind of cool. There we go. That's level 2 for him. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I saw that before. But that does mean that there's no grunts close to the human army to pressure them. TH is doing the same thing. Is this like the hot new style on Concealed on Netties? Like, heroes are battling each other and you send summons plus your melee units to the green camp to get level 2. Or, in the human's case, more experience. Oh, he's got the boots. AM with the boots! Best item in the game, ladies and gents. This is gonna be a TP. There's no way you can let the level 2 hero die. What? Okay, there we go. And again, Soen is just getting bullied in the early game. TH in complete control. Complete control. Is he level 3 if he finishes this camp? Not quite, right? But he's close, I think. Alright, Chain Lightning coming in. AM is hurt, but AM got the boots. He's very quick to run away. Can't really make use of the fountain right now. Both players here threatening each other. Wait, is he dead? Ooh! Oh my god. Did he have a speed scroll? Soen! Man, it's a tough day for him today. We all have those days sometimes, though. Sometimes just nothing is working out. I know that feel, buddy. And when you have one of those days and you're against someone like TH, he's gonna make you pay for that.
Town is under siege.
Oh, Soen is transitioning into a different style here. He's going Raider Walker this time, no more Shaman play. Oh, but he could use those Shaman against the Water Elementals level 2. How many footies is this? 5 footies. Okay, it's a good amount. It's not terrifying. But the Borrow may still fall. Depends on the AM's mana. If he has another Water Elemental, it's definitely gonna fall. It's gonna fall regardless. Oh boy. Poor Soin. AM's got 2 more Water Elementals. Ouch. He's not sure if he wants to invest them though. The MK is on his way. It may be the better play here to play passively, to go creeping. But TH says, you know what? I'm gonna try to see how much I can get done. Where's the Spirit Link, Soin? You need Spirit Link? He's not using it. Oh, TH may be AFK. Did you guys see that? That's really good sportsmanship by Soin. He's the one to pause the game. Yeah, it looked like TH was AFK. That's really cool. Soin, always a really stand-up guy. And even if he's not having the best showing performance-wise, at least we can all witness here that his great character. Yeah, that's probably a disconnect by TH. Should have killed the hero, then pause. Nope! That's not the proper way. Alright, seems like TH has returned. And this did result in a TP. So, alright, someone gets something done here. He forces the TP that could matter for later. And once again, TC creeping with the Farseer. TC does get level 2 regardless though. He was able to creep the Merchant before. So it's still supply stuck though. Okay, level 3 on the Farseer. TH's army is looking very small right now. We have Soin at 37. And the MK isn't leveled too much just yet. TH only 35 supply. This game is still looking pretty even. It looked horrible after the early game, but I guess Soin is bouncing back. This is more experience though for the MK. This should be level 2. Perhaps even level 4 AM. I know, he's giving solo experience to the MK. Wants to get into level 3 as quickly as possible. TH did see walkers this time, so I wonder if he goes into Clap. I kind of expect him to. Someone is going for the good old Ogre Lord pull. Oh, he messes up the surround! Ay. Nothing is working out today, man. Oh my god, if he steals the last hit with a right click, that would have been insane. He doesn't. Oh! Cloak of Flames, hello! Oh my god, imagine if he had Lightning Shield as well. Lightning Shield plus Cloak, holy moly! But he doesn't. But that's pretty good additional damage, so it's gonna be very much so in TH best interest to always force this TC away. And now Spirit Link could come in really handy. Speed Scroll. TC trying to reach the back line. And there we go, it is Clap this time. Because we have Breakers in the mix this time around. Clap is the preferred weapon. Militia come in from the main. Gonna be a big help against these Raiders. Stomp from the TC. He has one more after this. It's of course level 2 Stomp. And this Cloak of Flames could be especially effective against the Militia. But Soin falls back. Couldn't he have looked for more kills right there? Like maybe some Raiders die, but isn't the TC gonna kill everything? How many Sorks were there? Only 2 Sorks. 3 Sorks. Huh. I don't know. gonna be level 4 for the AM. Big help with the mana sustain. So, what's the best item here for him? Big mana. Healing, invul, they're all really good. Mana steal! It's decent. Pretty good against the MK.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not as good as the other ones, though. At least it's not Scroll of the Beast, I guess. Nice Zeppelin escape there by Soen. Gets out of that sticky situation, but that's 240 more gold that he needs to spend. So both players pretty much at 50 supply again. The fountains are still available to creep. There's a lot of experience over there. And a big item. TH now pushing in earnest. Which kind of surprises me. Like the top left there was still tons of creeps left. And he's not in upkeep either. Why is TH playing so aggressively? I don't know. Clap into the peon line, forcing them all into the burrows. It's already costing quite a bit of gold from lost mining time. Towers are coming up already. TH was expecting this counterattack run by style. Oh, and the Zeppelin could make that very effective, dropping into the back, and then the towers are super exposed. Towers do finish. Double arcane, by the way. But with the Zeppelin coming in, TH is TPing back. And it's forcing the counter TP. A couple of peasants died. That's 4 peasant kills. But that's all. Nothing more. TH should have all the lumber he needs here on tier 2. Humans don't really need that much lumber anymore. Unless he wants to expand, then he would need it. I'm amazed at how little the Chinese observers are clicking. Like when I'm obsing, I'm clicking all the time everywhere. Ivories. Okay, so I guess he has a ton of lumber. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 850 gold. 850 lumber, I mean. TH has all the lumber in the world. And is now going to be setting up that second base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fountain creep begins here for both. Big auras potentially to be found. Thank you to More Buds for the 6-month resub. TC04, that's a good one. I can't see the item. Lion Horn of Stormwind for the Archmage. That is very, very good. Always a good item. Is Lion Horn the only item that's always good? No, actually, definitely not. Claws are always good. Circlet's always good. Pendant of Energy is always good. Zoe Mass always... Okay, never mind. I thought for a second maybe it's the only one, but no. There's plenty of items which are always good. Interesting shop position right here. Shop next to the shop. It's kind of cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
TH not breaking into upkeep just yet. Is he still power building? He just finished the expansion and now he's going into upkeep. Soen is trying to set up his expansion as well. But that is gonna be a lot later. What's a Paladin aura called? Devotion aura.
A town is under siege.
Someone's got 2 scrolls of healing now. 3 scrolls. Okay. That's really good. 3 scrolls is basically perfect. But is it enough to push into those towers, to push into TH, who's already in upkeep? 61 supply for the human. And I think he has heal scrolls as well. He should. Oh, none on the AM. MK in the front line, invisible. Perfect position for him. Starting off with a Stormbolt on the TC. Oh, the Zeppelin is coming in. That's pretty cool. Trying to drop into the back line and gets the stomp off with the Chain Lightning follow-up. The Cloak of Flame still burning these casters, and the back line is in quite a bit of trouble here for TH, but so is the TC. Has to load up into the Zeppelin again. Zeppelin is slowed, Zeppelin is getting taken out. AM is basically the only one here doing damage. Soin with a great start to this fight, but that is oftentimes the case for the Orc in the beginning of an engagement. TC has to pop that invul to be able to survive a Stormbolt. Stormbolt was ready. MK dropping lower as well, but he's got plenty of items. Using the heal scroll right there. One of the Kodos in trouble now. Stormbolt coming in, right click. That Kodo must be dead. Heal scroll trying to save it, but not quite. Oh my god, the TC stomp in the back. Holy moly. Stomp and the cloak and the Chain Lightning ready as well, but now the mana burn coming in. Crucial Arcane Tower hits coming in from the back. The TC in trouble. Is there another Stormbolt? No, the MK's out of mana. TC counting his lucky stars right there, otherwise it would have been his end. Dispel against the slow, grunts get away, and Soin is falling back to the fountain. One of the big strengths here for Orc in the late game on Concealed, the fountain, where you can always heal up for free. But Soin, after this, decent engagement, still at only 50 supply, but he has the expansion. Okay. Soin finally has a pretty good game. This is the first game against human where he's actually looking competitive. However, TH is at, what is that, 70 supply by now? So, Soin is not out of the woods yet, but if he holds one more time, this could be his game. He needs to hold, though. Good number of breakers now. 6, 7 breakers, I think it is. Plenty of Watchful Elementals as well. The AM at this point must be close to level 5. Tower and Boros setup, though, makes it very hard to engage into this. Breakers are pretty tanky against the towers, however, at the same time. Both armies here trying to get the perfect positioning. So many water elementals. Disrupting the mining. 69 supply for TH. Going up to 75 now. More and more breakers on the way. First clap coming in. Tower is gone. Soin doesn't want to engage just yet. TC eats the Stormbolt. That's a lot of damage before the fight even really begins, and the Stomp only hits the MK because of the breaker front line. And this is what we always talk about. TC against mass casters in the late game. Not that good anymore. Speed Scroll was already used and did like nothing. I guess he got one breaker devour, but that was it. There we see it. Breaker in the stomach, but the MK could just be looking for more kills. Stormbolt is ready, going for that Kodo. And this is a pretty narrow choke. This is a tough position for the Orc. He gets one more Kodo Devour off, but the first Kodo dies, and that's level 5 for the AM right now. Aura or Water Elemental, both will be good. Stormbolt dodge with the Invul, okay, nice little play. But that's also the Invul gone. And he has to go for another Zeppelin to get out of this, I guess, maybe. Mainly to protect the TC as it seems. Oh, Stomp in the back again with the Cloak and the Chain Lightning. Good damage once more towards the casters, but no way at all of dealing with the breakers. At this stage in the game, this always seems to be so difficult. Borderline impossible. How can you kill these breakers? Usually not without a Blade Master. Chain Lightning again. For TH, his army is dropping pretty low. Oh, that was a big clap though. Mana on all sides is pretty low. If the Farseer gets a few more kills, he gets level 5. And with that, enough mana for another spell. TC. What about him, though? He's waiting for the Zeppelin. Medivac! But he doesn't get him. Zeppelin was too hurt anyways. Would have fallen. TC dead. We hit level 5 on MK and Farseer. But Sowen's losing everything. GG. And he loses 2-0 and is out of next autumn.